Good morning. Welcome to the work. Good morning. Welcome to the worship service of the Unitarian Universalist Church of the Monterey Peninsula. My name is Bud Smith, and I'm currently serving on our Board of Trustees. We are a congregation of people of different ages, races, classes, cultures, religious beliefs, sexual orientations, gender identities, and political views. Our purpose is to change our own lives, even as we work to change the world around us through love, learning, and service to others. We acknowledge and honor that we gather on land sacred to the Ohlone, Esselen, Rumsen, Mutsun, and Salinan indigenous peoples and First Nations. We recognize this not for our own comfort, but to remind us of the need to continue our work to reconcile and repair the harms of oppression and colonization. If you're a visitor here with us here today, and we have a bunch of them, if you're comfortable doing so, we invite you to raise your hand so we can welcome you. Good. If you're a Zoom visitor, please fill out our virtual visitor card. You can find the link in the Zoom chat box. You are also welcome to introduce yourself in the chat. Today's service, entitled Winter Dreaming, is our annual Winter Holiday Music Sunday celebration. The service is led by Reverend Elaine Gehrman and Music Director Camille Hatton, with the participation of our UUCMP Community Choir and our pianist Lucy Faradani. Our greeters this morning are Robin Jensen and Mibs McCarthy. Our ushers are Marin Martin and Martin Scarrett. Thanks to you all for your participation and contributions to our service this morning. Many thanks to Lauren and Bill Keenan for the lovely poinsettias decorating our sanctuary. Following our Covenant workshop on October 1st with UUA Pacific Western Region staff person Annie Scott, and based on the statements generated by workshop participants, a Covenant crafting team has produced a draft of a UUCMP Covenant. Please see our weekly newsletter for a link to the draft Covenant. We invite you to review this draft Covenant, and after church on January 8th and 22nd, we will have a gathering in person and on Zoom to discuss your thoughts and responses. You can also forward your thoughts and responses to Reverend Elaine by email. The UUCMP Board of Trustees is very pleased to announce that Sharon Routh will be serving as our Acting Director of Religious Education during Elizabeth Granado's upcoming maternity leave, likely beginning in mid-January 2023. We warmly welcome Sharon in her new role. Please plan to attend our Christmas Eve candlelight service at 5 p.m. on Saturday, December 24th. There will be no worship service Christmas morning. This month's shared offering recipient is the Housing Resource Center of Monterey County, whose mission is helping homeless families and individuals find and maintain permanent housing. Today's cash offering and checks made out to UUCMP with Housing Resource Center in the memo line will benefit this important organization. Thank you.
Thanks, Bud. We now invite those of you in the sanctuary to turn and wave to the people joining us on Zoom. That camera over there. All right, and then please feel free to greet the people seated around you. As we enter into a spirit of contemplation and worship, we ask that you please hold any applause until the end of our service. Feel free to silently applaud, and you will have many occasions when you'll want to do so in this service. So our prelude is perhaps one of the most recognizable pieces from the classical ballet that has become an annual Christmas tradition, The Nutcracker. It's the story of a young girl, Clara, and her magical dreams on Christmas Eve, in which she goes to the land of sweets. The ballet was based on a German fairy tale, The Nutcracker and the Mouse King. The music was composed by Tchaikovsky and first performed in 1892, 130 years ago. Please enjoy our prelude, The Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy, with Lucy Faradani on piano, our hand chime choir, and Abigail Pye Grimmer on toy piano. Wonderful. For our call to worship this morning, we have words by Reverend Dan Schatz. In this season of long nights, we look for peacefulness in the familiar rhythms of earth and air, the turning of the solstice. We remember the seeds that depend on the blackness of earth, the trees dormant and animals hibernating, the nurturing redemption of this time of year, and we honor the darkness. In this season of cold, we reach out to one another in community and connection, reminded time and again that we need one another in labor and in laughter, as hands and as spirits, in hope and in help. May this for us be a season of song, of spirit, of gifts unsought and unexpected, of renewal, of love, of sacred wonder. Come, let us worship together. And now you're invited to rise in body or spirit for our gathering song number 1062, All Around the Child.
Ancient story lived again, dark the longest day. Birth of innocence and hope, candles are lit.
Good job. Whew. Catch my breath. With Unitarian Universalists around the world, we light our chalice, a symbol of our faith and our covenanted aspirations of love, hope, and justice. I'll begin, and then please join in the response as we light the flame. We gather together as a community of memory and hope to celebrate life and its infinite possibilities for love. Light this chalice. Please enjoy this morning's story for all ages. Our story for all is Twinkle Winter Night by Megan Litwin, illustrated by Nika Myers. Twinkle, twinkle, winter night, everywhere you look there's light. Come along to see the show, nightfall sets the world aglow. Rising slowly overhead, moon tucks daylight into bed. In the quiet, calm and clear, sky sparkles like a chandelier. Shimmer, glimmer, glowing light, twinkle, twinkle, winter night. More magic lies just further on, only seen from dusk till dawn. From quiet wood to busy town, look up, look down, look all around. Houses wear their very best, each one different from the rest. Some have brilliant colored lights, others creamy, dreamy whites. Beaming, gleaming, lively sight, twinkle, twinkle, winter night. Pathways beckon bright and bold, windows wink with eyes of gold. A candle here, 8 more there, for all to see and all to share. Darkness dazzle, warmth delight, twinkle, twinkle, winter night. Now off to cozy beds to sleep, bundled, burrowed, snug and deep. The feathered, furry, tall and small, sweet dreams of light to one and all. Magic, wonder, beauty bright, twinkle right on through the night. Twinkle, twinkle, winter night, everywhere you look, there's light. The end. Our musical reflection this morning is the choral anthem, O Magnum Mysterium, O Great Mystery, composed by Morten Lauridsen in 1994. The text is from a Gregorian chant for Christmas, which translates, O great mystery and wonderful sacrament, that animals should see the newborn Lord lying in a manger. O blessed Virgin, whose womb was worthy to bear the Lord Jesus Christ. Alleluia. Composer Morten Lauridsen has said that for this piece, he was inspired by a Baroque painting, Still Life with Lemons, Orange, and a Rose, by Spanish artist Francisco de Zurbarán, completed in 1633. It has been described as showing a visual field so purified and so perfectly composed that the familiar objects seem on the brink of transfiguration, standing at some imminent intersection with the divine and with eternity. Lauridsen, who was very struck by this painting, wanted his choral composition to evoke similar feelings in his listeners. He said, I wanted this piece to resonate immediately and deeply into the core of the listener, to illumine through sound. Lauridsen said that the work is meant as a quiet song of profound inner joy. The piece has also been described as expressive, ethereal sounds in imperturbable calmness. As you listen, you're invited to think about the great mysteries of this season and what brings you quiet inner joy. Please enjoy our wonderful choir singing O Magnum Mysterium. So beautiful. Thank you so much. So this is the time in our service we set aside each week to pause and take a few breaths. Think about what's been happening in our lives and in the lives of the people we love and care about, whether they're close by or far away, and what's been happening in the world. The Caring Network has two joys to share. A joy for Gail Weir, who celebrates her 83rd birthday on December 21st. And a joy for Carlene Whittlesley, who will celebrate her 83rd birthday on December 23rd. Happy birthday to them both. And please make sure to sign the cards for them after the service at the Caring Network table. I know many of us have family visiting. I think Axel and I want to share a joy that both my father and his wife, Pat and Marie, are visiting, as well as our two children, Noah and Sophia. So we're glad they're here and glad for all the folks with family and visiting this morning. We also want to wish all those who celebrate a happy Hanukkah beginning this evening. So we each bring our own joys and sorrows this morning, which are on our minds and in our hearts. We invite any of you so moved to come forward, drop a pebble representing your individual joys and concerns into our shared waters of love and support. And if you're on Zoom, you can write your joy or concern in the chat. Our spoken meditation this morning is by the Reverend Amy Zucker Morgenstern. After this meditation, we'll have a few moments of silence. Please join me in the spirit of prayer and meditation. A blessing of darkness and light. Blessed is the dark in which our dreams stir and are revealed. Blessed is the dark of earth, where seeds come to life. Blessed are the depths of the ocean where no light shimmers, the womb of all earthly life. Blessed is the light into which we awake, the light that sparkles on the waters, that calls the tree forth from the seed and calls the shadow forth from the tree. Blessed are we as we move through darkness and through light. This now is the time for our morning offering. We encourage you to think about your financial support for this church and the resources that we need to carry out our good works. We encourage those of you at home to write a check and drop it in the mail or use the donate button on the website or in the chat box. We also invite everyone to contribute to our shared offering recipient this month, the Housing Resource Center. All the cash donations and checks so designated will support their work. Our offertory music is When Dreams Take Flight, composed by Rollo Dilworth. It's based on the poem Dreams by Paul Laurence Dunbar, published in 1903. Dunbar was one of the first African-American poets to gain national prominence and recognition. This piece sings of the power of dreams and how they can take flight, taking all of us to higher heights of hope and inspiration. The ushers will come forward and the choir will come forward, and please enjoy our offertory music. Now, as our ushers come forward, please join in singing our offertory response. Thank you for your generous gifts. So almost every morning, almost literally every morning, my first words to Axel are, "Boy, I had strange dreams last night." It's true. Dreams are a universal experience, stories and images that our minds create while we sleep. They can be entertaining, fun, romantic, disturbing, frightening, and sometimes very strange. Dreams are also significant in all the world's major religions. UU minister and DreamWork teacher Jeremy Taylor has pointed out that the sacred narratives of the world are united and speak with one voice on this question: we human beings are more directly connected and in deeper communion with the divine in our dreams than in any other regular state of conscious awareness. It's even thought the idea of the soul probably first arose in the minds of early humans as a result of observing their dreams. Because in dreams, it seemed as if some part of them left their sleeping body in one universe and went wandering off into another. In the Veda scriptures of Hinduism, a dream is one of the three states that the soul experiences during its lifetime, the other two being the waking state and the sleep state, and the third, the dream state. In Buddhism, dreams are used as teaching tools and metaphors for perceiving the true nature and removing ignorance. In Islam, dreams are considered to be a kind of spiritual perception. In Jewish thought, dreams not only have great significance, but they can be important communications for the dreamer from God. Jewish composer Samuel Glaser tells us that in Judaism, the story of Hanukkah, which begins this evening, recalls the dreamers from biblical times to the present, committed to the transformation of the world to one of liberty and justice for all. Winter nights are dark and deep. Twinkle, twinkle, winter night. The poet Hal Borland tells us, in a den on the far side of the meadow, the woodchuck sleeps, the deep sleep of hibernation. On a ledge in the barn, the woolly bear caterpillar lies curled in cold insensitivity. The acorn and the hickory nut, vaguely patterned with another summer's trees, neither throb nor stir, and the egg and the seed wait. We are waiting and dreaming. For our musical centerpieces today, we have two works that are evocative of winter dreaming. The first piece is Toccata for piano, composed in 1979 by Emma Lou Deemer, an American composer and keyboardist. Her compositional style over the years varied from tonal to atonal and from traditional to experimental. Her Toccata for piano has been described as a 5-minute recital piece which juxtaposes the technical keyboard virtuosity and Baroque melodic filigree of Vivaldi with more modern 20th century minimalist composition techniques. Camille will delight us with her rendition of this intriguing piece. And the second piece will be a piano etude by Karol Szymanowski, a Polish composer and pianist. Szymanowski was influenced by the music of Richard Wagner, Richard Strauss, Alexander Scriabin, and the Impressionism of Claude Debussy and Maurice Ravel. He was also significantly influenced by his countryman Frédéric Chopin and by Polish folk music. Today's piece that Lucy will play is one of his best-known works, Etude Number 3 in B-flat minor, also known as Opus 4, Number 3. It has a beautiful, lyrical, melancholic melody and an escalating tense dynamic. Its dynamic subtlety of expression was achieved by spare means, mostly color and broad-range dynamics, as well as elaborate harmony. It has been said that the harmonic tensions and relaxations and the melodic phraseology have origins in tonal procedure, but an underpinning tonal framework has been almost completely dissolved away, perhaps contributing to its dreamlike feel. Winter is a time for dreaming, a time of dark and quiet, rest, hibernation, and seeds and hopes nestled underground. As we listen to these two pieces, we can reflect on the power of dreaming, the strength and motivation we can gather in the darkness, the fears that come and go, and the new insights that may emerge. Please enjoy these two winter dreaming musical centerpieces by our own magnificent musicians, Camille Hatton and Lucy Faradani. Amazing. You're now invited to rise in body or spirit to join in our closing hymn, Winter Solstice Round. And I think we're going to sing it as a round.
So because this one is a little less familiar for us, I am going to ask that Lucy plays through it once, and then we'll try it once, and we might try it twice actually in unison, and then we'll see how the round goes. I might just yell out and jump out. So just fake it till you make it, and we'll see you at the finish line. Go ahead and try this. Deep down in the valley of the night, deep, deep winter dreams, and I sleep in the grandmother's arms, still as the sea, still. Let's do it again, Houston, please. Here we go. Deep down in the valley of the night, deep, deep winter dreams, and I sleep in your grandmother's arms, still as a sea, still. All right, let's take this section right here. Take it to me, pen. Deep down in the belly of the night, deep, deep winter. How about this front section? And I stay out in the grandmother's arms, still as a sea, still as a
It was lovely. Please be seated. And please join in the unison words as we extinguish our chalice. We extinguish this chalice, but take its light into our lives. Be the presence of love in the midst of fear, the voice of hope in the face of despair, and the hands of justice restoring the world to liberty of our children. Please imagine taking someone's hand for our benediction. May we tread softly, speak truthfully, love gently, breathe deeply, live wisely, dream beautiful winter dreams, and go in peace. Amen. Our postlude today is Dream On, a power ballad by the rock band Aerosmith from their 1973 debut album, Aerosmith. Written by lead singer Steven Tyler, the song was their first major hit and became a classic rock radio staple. This beautiful choral arrangement by Mark Breimer features our terrific UUCMP Community Choir with Katie Hamilton on drums and Noah Gehrman on guitar. Please enjoy our wonderful postlude. Worship service is over. We invite you to join us in the Welcome Hall for coffee conversation and on Zoom. Stick around for a breakout room. Have a great Sunday. Thanks.